Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel, Z here, and today we're going to be checking out the 10 audio T2s that were sent out to me by Linsoul Tech. As always, I'll drop a link in the description below of where you can purchase these earphones from, and they do cost about 50 bucks. So let's first start off with the sound. So these are a brighter sounding pair of earphones with noticeable sibilance. Now it is possible that the sibilance will settle down if you do put some burn in with these earphones. I know that with my Xiaomi Pro HDs and also with my KZZSTs, the sibilance did settle down quite a bit. Now these earphones ship out with these baby blue colored memory foam ear tips that you see here. And with these on, I noticed that the sound is a little bit flat with some tracks. Not in a bad way, but just not, you won't hear that pronounced bass that you would hear with a pair of silicone ear tips. I actually made a video on basically the different types of sound that you get using different types of ear tips, and I'll post a card above if you were interested in checking that out. So with silicone ear tips, the bass is, in my opinion, at a reasonable level. It is pronounced but not bass heavy, if that makes any sense. So there are some people out there that can't stand a pronounced bass, and I think that these earphones will suit those guys out there. My testing of these earphones was mainly done with silicone ear tips, so do take that into consideration. And also the music listened to while testing these was your average pop music, along with some Owl City, Lovely, The Band, Coldplay, and some other random stuff. So the highs are detailed and more pronounced, and again, as I said before, these are on the brighter side. So they actually sound a lot like the Xiaomi Hybrid Pro HDs, if you guys know what those are, just with a more forward sounding presentation as opposed to a more laid back presentation that you have on the Xiaomi Pro HDs, as I just demonstrated. Also, you have a more pronounced bass, that is if you are using a good ceiling pair of silicone ear tips, which I am using on these T2s. So just to clarify that it's the 10 audio T2s that are more forward sounding and have a more pronounced bass over the Xiaomi Pro HDs. Now for the mids, those are balanced. Instrument separation is very good. You are able to tell the separation between the instruments, and soundstage is nice and open. For the fit, they do slip out quite a bit, so what I did was I switched earphones within my ears. So I put the right earphone in my left ear and the left earphone into my right ear. And then I switched the cables as well, so I got the proper channels. So there are no right or left indicator markings on these earphones, besides of course for the red and blue rings that you see on these earphones, which definitely tells me that the red is for the right ear and blue is for the left ear. That's how it's generally like on earphones. Removing the MMCX connectors were quite tricky and very hard to detach. I had to be so careful, and even with that, I almost broke the joint. Honestly, the MMCX connection style is more aesthetic than the 2-pin style, but MMCX has more of a weak point over the 2-pin style connector. So I definitely do prefer the 2-pin style over the MMCX. But still, I gotta give these credit because you're still able to replace the cable on these if they ever do get damaged. Now, for the design, you have an all aluminum shell. They look and feel very premium. The cable is braided, as you can tell. There's no inline remote or mic, but you always have that option of purchasing an inexpensive third-party cable that has an inline remote and microphone. I'll try to add some links in the description to some. If I forget, please do remind me. So you have two drivers, one dynamic and one tweeter as advertised. Basically, one of them is a 110mm dynamic driver that focuses on the mid-range and lower end frequencies, while the other one is a 6mm tweeter that focuses mainly on the higher end frequencies. Fit and comfort, they slip out of my ears quite often, though when wearing them the other way around, as mentioned previously, stability improves, but they start to hurt my ears after about 5 to 10 minutes. Otherwise, these have a fantastic sound, and if it wasn't for the fit for me, then these would definitely be up on my top shelf of earphones that I really like. So some additional information. So they ship out with many sizes of silicone ear tips, though they are on the more rigid feel side, that is the silicone ear tips. Generally, the softer silicone ear tips contour and seal your canals a lot better. They also ship out with the foam ear tips if you're into those. They'll definitely improve the stability of these while they're in your ears. Basically, they'll hold them in there a lot better. But using the memory foam ear tips will also reduce the bass. And so you know, it's all about the bass, about the bass, about the bass, no trouble. So one more thing I wanted to mention quickly about these earphones is that the headphone jack tip is very heavy duty. If you take a look at it, it's gold plated, and it has in the middle there, it's got this carbon fiber design look to it. Very classy. Anyway, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you found it helpful. Also, subscribe for more content like this. Otherwise, for now, thank you all for watching, and as always, I'll catch you on the flip side.